Crowded courts and crowded jails are becoming an increasing problem in South Dakota counties.
And now some steps are being taken to reduce jail populations in Pennington County by using a program designed to find alternative ways to deal with less violent offenders. In tonight's Eye on Kettleland, Al Van Zier explores the new ideas being introduced by the Pennington County Sheriff's Office.
South Dakota's meth epidemic is putting pressure on county jails and on the courts to deal with all the suspects. So Pennington County Sheriff Kevin Tome is making use of a new grant from the MacArthur Foundation to implement a four-part program to clear up the legal logjam. It consists of a more extensive outreach with the tribes to streamline law enforcement efforts. It also includes a new case processing plan that includes improved procedures by the courts and by the state's attorney's office. It includes new community supervision and electronic monitoring alternatives to traditional jail sentences. It also includes pretrial alternatives.
The jails have been largely overlooked, and so MacArthur Foundation started the Safety and Justice Challenge, and we were one of 20 sites that were selected.
One of the most important pieces of the new initiatives is the effort to find pretrial alternatives to jail time, one of which is called a public safety assessment, which was designed by the Arnold Foundation.
Well, we partnered with Minnehaha County and frankly dovetailed off of their efforts and have worked with them to develop a public safety assessment tool that's used at booking. And it's a matrix, and in our case is used in lieu of a cash bond at times, or also used by the court to determine somebody's eligibility for bond.
The courts are putting the public safety assessment to use as a tool to make more efficient use of court time and give a clearer picture of who a defendant is when he or she appears in front of a judge.
Up to now, mostly what a judge has is about 60 seconds worth of argument from both sides about whether this person should stay in jail. So they have a little bit of the facts of the case and a tiny bit of criminal history. The Arnold is giving them a great deal more information. We're hoping that that'll allow us to let some people out, to reduce jail numbers.
Another part of the program is a more flexible way of using bonds to deal with minor offenses.
We penalize people with cash bonds on the low-level offenses when there's probably a better alternative. So say the bond is $500. Well, one person may have $50 to pay a bondsperson, or the $500 in cash. The other person may not have the $50 for a bondsperson, so they sit in the jail for 1, 2, 3, 4 days, actually costing us $80 a day to house them. I'd be money ahead to pay their bondperson for them.
Tome emphasizes that this alternative is not used in more serious cases.
We're not talking, robbery and rape and murder. We're talking the low-level offenses. So you can better utilize the resources you do have for the more serious crimes, serious cases.
The Pennington County State's Attorney says his office is fully on board with the new programs.
But we have to be part of that effort, because ultimately what the sheriff is trying to do is to make sure that we're keeping the right people and letting the right people go.
Vargo also emphasizes that the public safety assessment is not being used to put dangerous criminals back on the street.
The worry is that if we hold people that don't really need to be there, then we don't have the room for the ones that really are a danger to the community.
If the programs work, they'll give judges and jailers more choices in dealing with serious crime. With Eye on Kettleland, Al Van Zier in Pennington County.
Pennington County recently announced that meth arrests have risen 327% from 2012 to 2016.